We are at Rocheport, founded in 1825, and the Katy Trail is right there. Full of people for breakfast. And here's the Rocheport. We are getting ready to go. We got a map. So we have a whole map of, this is a map of the Missouri River, and I think it's Lewis and Clark because it's got dates on it. Here's a date, September 18th, 1806. And what they saw. Rocheport Per Se Natural Arch. The expedition passes well-known river landmark, a natural arch on a bluff top. We are going to go Rocheport to McBain the second time. We're going to go a little way to the tunnel, and then we're going to go all of this way. And they have some things at the various mileposts for us to look at. So I'm going to snap photos while we film. This will be fun. Then I can read them along the trail. So down here, it's 8.8 miles. Down here is if you go the other direction, west. And this is where the bridge is. Oh, that's interesting. The clay works. Various things you get to see along the way. And there's the map. Katy Trail. And we are right here. So you see the tunnel is not too far from us. There's people walking, building. Yep, we are barely out of town, and there's the tunnel. That is super close. You can even walk to it. How cool is that? So that's a river. I'm not sure what river it is. You can look it up. How fun. We're just gonna go a little ways. The Dana Bend is that way. We were thinking about going there. I forgot to start my trail app. Oh, how fun is this? I love the different textures. It goes from one to the other. That's super cool. How fun is this?
Yeah.
I love tunnels. We have enough battery power. There's a bench. This says Diana Bend Conservation Area right there. There was a sign turning off to go to it on the other, and I think if we go far enough, we can reach the Davisville, I think it said, conservation area before we turn around and go back the other way to McBain. A flowering vine, I forgot the name of that, on that bluff. So we attached the girlfriends to me because the one with anxiety is quieter when she's closer to her mama. Oh, look at the bluffs. Very cool. Wow. Oh, trumpet vine. So this is trumpet vine. Oh, yeah, so this is trumpet vine, and it's growing up the side of all these huge bluffs. I need to see what things we're looking for on this trail. Plus, I have an extra battery for my bike and he doesn't. So the weight of the dogs always causes your battery to go down faster. So they're gonna ride with me today. We're at mile marker 180. Mile marker 181. And pretty much this is what this trails look like. And it's quiet. The dogs are fairly quiet. Davisdale Conservation Area, right before the bridge. Now we're not going to go all into the conservation area unless we might go by car later. But I just want to say we were here. There's a highway. I'll have to see what highway that is. And a bridge we go over, and then we're going to turn around and go back. It is a very big highway. Lots of birds.
Flowers.
They are pretty blue flowers.
Oh, it's food patrol.
Tons of birds. Highway 40. I looked it up. Highway 40. Tons of birds. And there's a lookout over a field here. There's nests all underneath this bridge. Traffic going on the bridge. Nobody even knows they're driving over all these birds. Tons of them. I guess they're barn swallows going in and out. And they just keep going and going. Birds have a favorite spot. And this says end of public use area. But there's a wide open view of a farm field, like we haven't seen a lot of those. You can circle around, it looks like, and go over the bridge. Going back. Davisdale. Diana Bend is right at the tunnel, and I think it's on the road too, but it just looks like part of the Katy Trail. Diana Bend Conservation Area again at mile marker 180. So I think this is the edge of it over here, so it's not much to see. but we're actually in it. And then right when we get through the tunnel again, is a turnoff that you go down to it, but we're not going to take that. It's just an indigo bunting, a little bitty bird, sitting in the middle of the trail. And as I approached him, he flew off. I found great joy in that. Here we go through the tunnel again. I love how the rock or the brick changes as you go through this tunnel. Cool, huh? The roof is different, or the ceiling, I guess. So about right here, you see it's going to change to a more rougher rock. And I don't know why that is, but it's cool. It's like this is natural and the other's man-made. So right here is how you get down to the Diana Bend Conservation Area. Yeah, so you can ride your bike down that way, but I'm not going to. There's the girlfriends. The bridge. Oh, look at the sign. It says something about Lewis and Clark expedition across Missouri. They actually went up, I think, the Missouri River, and this is an old railroad track that followed the Missouri River, so that's why these two things come together. You can maybe pause the video and read. So it says, you are here at Rocheport, downriver, June 5th, 1804, they were here. June 6th, 1804, they were here. And June 7th, they were here. Here's Boonesville and New Franklin. So that is that direction through the tunnel. And we are headed this direction, so we'll eventually pass this. I don't know what this is. It's showing the bluffs and the petroglyphs and Big Montu Island. We're supposed to be able to see that. I think the map is a little backwards because it's showing going to the right, but I think we go to the left to see it. So literally, the edge of the town of Rocheport is that close to the tunnel. She's gonna bark because there's people. But here's the edge of town. Lots of Airbnbs right here on the left. There's a park. So we're coming into downtown, and the building to the left there is the Merriweather Cafe. We're probably gonna eat there when we get back. And here's the train station. Train station of Rocheport. That's where we started, and we're gonna keep going. I did not get to read the signs on both sides of here. There's a little boy talking. Stop and look for where the next thing is we're supposed to be looking for. Mile marker 178. Getting ready. Oh, we can see the Missouri River and a bridge. Get a drink. We're gonna let them out to see if they gotta go potty. So we are here at this marker, Edward Ted Jones, in appreciation. The bench says, in honor of Ted and Pat Jones for their contributions to the Katy Trail State Park. And so that's what this looks like. And right across from it is a view of the Missouri River. Mile marker 77.9, and we only have to go to 77.4 for the next thing, and I think it's just right around the corner. This is a cool spot with a bench. You can see the Missouri River and the huge bluffs. Very cool. So I found the next area. There's a little trail, so it's not hard to miss. I'll look up what this is when I get back, or when I get up there. I hear water flowing. Super cool. Since we have the dogs, we're gonna take our turn. Oh, a little water fountain. Waterfall, not fountain. The water is flowing down. How pretty is that? Right out of there's a tree there. How fun is that? Let's see what this looks like inside. And then I'll look up what it is. It's kind of muddy inside. Oh, I hear water dripping down in here. This is the railroad's former explosive storage bunker. So it was used by the railroad. We're at mile marker 77.5. The view of the water. I just went a couple steps and I can see the I-70 bridge. They're working on it. Supposed to be opening it up this weekend, I think. So right here at this is the Bluff Top Rocheport Bistro A-frame. You can go park your bikes and go a third of a mile up the bluff, or I think you can drive there from the road. So top at the Rocheport, you can walk 3/10 of a mile up that trail, and I'm assuming you're sitting on top of that bluff. We're on the Katy Trail. That's pretty cool. I love it. It's such a cool view. These bluffs are fabulous. Wow, so tall. I found there's a bunch of benches with some great little areas. So, I mean, I know it's not that exciting, but this is the I-70 bridge. A big crane, because they're fixing it. Just past mile marker 177. Couldn't get my camera going fast enough. We keep seeing these orange signs like there's a detour. It says construction zone ahead, use caution. So from the bridge. So we're going to go under the I-70 bridge. And there's this little tunnel they have made for us. Whoa! I guess that's to protect us. Ah! That's loud. I guess that's to protect us from anything falling off the bridge as they work on the bridge. Sure if this is supposed to be the other cave. It's definitely a hole in a rock. 176. We're going down. I think McBain is at 169. Super cool. Spotted the cave. There's another cave. Well, that's pretty fun, seeing that in the bluff. Here's the trail. Power using the pass to and making it because we're still 5 miles out of McBain. But we're going to stop here at this view for a snack and water. 175. I saw the sign. So Lewis and Clark Expedition, and this talks about the petroglyphs. You are here, and right down here, I don't know if this is where they were at or not. I can't tell. But you can pause this and read. But directly across from us is a cave. Lewis and Clark Cave. It says, attention, private property. Cool, there's water running down in there. You see it? Runs to a culvert that crosses the road. Pretty awesome. Oh, was that a bat? I may have just saw a bat fly out of there. I'm not sure. I think the petroglyphs are supposed to be up there somewhere, but I don't know how you'd see them. It's there, and I think so. Right there to the right of the branch is a swish, and right to the right of that is another red marker. We come over here, it was one of these two, this one I think, that I was seeing up there. Mile marker 174. We made it. Lewis and Clark campsite, June 6, 1804. Now the river's pretty far away right there, although we've been right on the river not that long ago. The river's over there. So here we are. We're Lewis and Clark. Was like, I don't know, that's not that exciting. They were just two men going up the Missouri River. We've decided to turn back here. We've gone 11.63 miles. It's like another 4 miles to McBain, but my bars are dropping. And even though I have extra bars, an extra battery, I'd rather not use them. The girls are really heavy. And my battery itself is really heavy, like 10 pounds. So that makes me use up my battery power faster. Hey, girlfriends. Those smallest girlfriends. We're sitting on a bench, and they actually laid down and went to sleep. Oh, they're gonna snuggle. So glad to be back. So glad to be back. Whew. Merriweather Cafe and Bike Shop Honey Lavender Lemonade is what I got.
You like science and movement when you get
Huh, more tables. A bike shop. I like the t-shirts. Honey ice cream. Oh, here, I was wondering about this book. People recommend this book. It actually does look like a good book. So this is some of the things we saw. We saw that. I got the patty melt. It was recommended. And he got the ultimate Merriweather burger. We came to Davisdale Conservation Area on the Katy Trail, and now we're coming by car.
Okay, we are at Davisdale Conservation Area, right off of the Katy Trail. There's the sign, Highway 40. Okay, coming from the sign, walking around the gate. This is the Katy Trail right here. Going that way and that way. Over there's a little creek. Okay, Davisdale, we're crossing the Katy Trail. Gonna see if there's a little creek right up here for sure. There is something.
So we went along Highway 40 from Rocheport to visit Boonville, and we're coming back, and right here is this Davisdale Conservation Area. So we pulled in right here. You look at the bigger map, I believe we pulled in right here across that cornfield to this parking lot, and it says that's the Katy Trail. So I think we were about right here on the Katy Trail where we turned around and went back, because it said we had entered this conservation area, but right over, straight over from this parking lot is a trail, and you can see it continues on. I had to turn the car to face away from the sun. So you see the Katy Trail there, and all the little dotted lines and trails that are in this conservation area. Look how huge it is. And it looks like you can catch it from other roads. I'm curious, but I don't have the time.